Hi everyone, this is Miss Wicks and Anna, and we will be reading A Cow in the House by Mabel Watts. This is for our group number 2. We're reading in Wonders of Imagination, book 2D. It can be found on page 73. So our words to watch for are comfortable, surely, coaxing, scarcely, and bewildered. Okay, so coaxing means gently urging to move. Scarcely means hardly. And bewildered means you're confused. All right, so the theme of this story is called contentment. You should be content with what you have. Could you imagine having a pig at your breakfast table, or a chicken on your bed, or a goat on your couch? Let's read to find out how this poor farmer ended up with a cow in his house. All right, A Cow in the House by Mabel Watts. Once there was a poor farmer and his wife, and they lived in a little house. You can see their little house right there. Now this little house had only 2 tiny rooms and 1 tiny little porch sitting on the side. But the farmer and his wife thought their house was quite cozy and comfortable. They thought it was just about the right size until one morning when the farmer's wife decided to roll out some noodles to get in the soup, or to put in the soup, sorry. Now the noodles were extra long and the kitchen was extra short. And there the trouble began. If only we could buy a larger house, said the farmer's wife. And she fussed, and she fretted, and she complained the whole morning long. But we have no money to buy a larger house, declared the farmer, and away he went to tell his troubles to Grandpa Wright. If you will do exactly as I tell you, said Grandpa Wright, then everything will turn out just fine.
Indeed, I will, said the farmer. What shall I do? First, said the old man, you must take your hen into the house. So the farmer went home, and he took his hen into the house. Now the hen had never been inside the house before, and she had no idea how to behave. All day long, the farmer and his wife kept coaxing her out of the wood box. They kept shooing her away from the table. They kept shaking her out of their laps. But there she was back again, quick as a wink. At last the farmer could stand it no longer, and away he went to see Grandpa Wright again. The old man said, now you must take your goat into the house. But you don't even know my goat, said the farmer.
But you don't know my goat,
said the farmer. She is very tricky. She is a very tricky customer.
Tricky customer, huh? Still, said Grandpa Wright, you promised to take my advice, remember? Yes, the farmer remembered that very well, and he went back home and took his goat into the house. The goat could scarcely believe her good fortune. Getting into the house like this was a great adventure, and she made the most of it. She chewed up the window curtains, she jumped on the bed, and she butted the furniture around. Besides, the hen and the goat did not get along very well together. So back went the farmer to tell Grandpa Wright about it. The hen and the goat are lonesome, declared the old man. They need company. So now you must go home and take your pig into the house.
I think I skipped a page.
Okay, we're on page 77.
Oh no, said the farmer, not the pig, Shirley. Yes, said Grandpa Wright, the pig. The pig took up an awful lot of room, and he was more trouble than the goat and the hen put together. Everywhere the farmer went to put his feet, there was the pig. Everywhere the farmer's wife went to put something down, there was the pig. Crackle, crackle.
It's cackle, cackle.
Oh, cackle, cackle. said the hen. Ma, ma, said the goat. Oink, oink, said the pig, or said the pig. The farmer and his wife couldn't get
a word in edgewise.
A word in edgewise. They couldn't take a step up one way or another without bumping into one of the animals. Furthermore, the hen and the goat and the pig did not get along very well together. So they went back to back to the farmer to tell Grandpa.
So back went the farmer to tell
the farmer to tell Grandpa Wright about it.
All right, gotta watch what you're reading. Okay. The hen and the goat and the pig were lonesome for the cow, said the old man. You must take her into the house too. So the farmer went back home again, and he squeezed his cow into the house. The bewildered cow couldn't make head nor tails of things, and the minute she got into the house, she sat right square in the doorway. Now it was difficult for the farmer and his wife to get in or out of the door to do their chores. And what with the hen and the goat and the pig taking up all the rest of the room, there was nothing for the farmer and his wife to do but sit and twiddle their thumbs. At last
the farmer climbed up through the window, and away he went to see Grandpa Wright again. How are you getting along now? Said the old man. Well, said the farmer.
Asked the old man.
Asked the old man. Well, said the farmer quietly. We're a little bit crowded, and that's the truth. Still, it could be worse. And how could it be any worse? Asked Grandpa Wright with the twinkle in his eyes. Suppose my cousins should come and stay with us, said the farmer and his wife and his 10 children all steps and stairs, and the dog and their cat. Ha ha, laughed the old man. Things would really be
higgledy-piggledy.
Higgledy-piggledy. Then wouldn't they? Yes, indeed, said the farmer. Things can always get a little bit worse.
Indeed. Now we're getting somewhere with this problem, said Grandpa Wright. Run along home now and push the cow out of the house. By all means, said the farmer, and he could hardly wait to get home to do as he was told. Ah, that was simply wonderful, having the cow out of the way, and the farmer hurried off to tell the old man about it. Fine, said Grandpa Wright. Now drive the pig back into the pig pen. Yes, indeed, said the farmer, and he lost no time in doing as the old man told him. And does your house seem any larger now? Grandpa Wright asked the farmer. Oh, yes, said the farmer. We have lots and lots of room now. Fine, said the old man. Now it is time to turn out the goat. Soon the goat was out in the yard again, and the house had never seemed so large before.
We are beginning to rattle around the peas in the pod.
Like peas.
Like peas in the pod. The farmer told Grandpa Wright. In that case, he was told, you can turn the hen loose. Now, the little old house was just the right size for the farmer and his wife. I wouldn't want a larger house now, declared the farmer's wife. Not for all the world.
Not for all the world, okay. And away she went to the kitchen to roll out some noodles. The noodles were extra long and the kitchen was extra short. Still, there was plenty of room in that little old house. It's all in knowing how to make the best of things, said the farmer, and that's the truth. So I want you to complete your think about it. The questions are, Anna, read the questions for me.
Who thought the house was too small?
Okay, number 2.
Who did the farmer go to for advice?
And number 3.
What lesson was Grandpa Wright trying to teach the farmer and his wife?
Is there any more?
Nope.
That's it?
Yep. Have you ever wondered what would your house do if you had a cow in your house?
Ooh, what would you do if you had a cow in your house? Good question, Anna. What would you do?
I would keep it as a pet and I would name it Bob.
You'd keep it as a pet, name it Bob, and we would have milk every day. Yes. All right.
We love milk.
Yes. All right, guys. Have a good day. See you tomorrow.